Hello and welcome to YNWA Transfer News, your ultimate source for all Liverpool FC transfer news. Our first news is this. Alexander Isak's blunt Newcastle United response says everything about $130 million Liverpool transfer. Liverpool striker Alexander Isak has shed light on his $130 million Premier League record exit from Newcastle United. Alexander Isak gave a blunt response to the Swedish media when asked about Eddie Howe and his exit from Newcastle United. Isak is currently away on international duty with Sweden and has been quizzed on his $130 million transfer deadline day move to Liverpool. The 26-year-old completed a Premier League record transfer after refusing to train or play for Newcastle over the summer, successfully forcing a move away from Tyneside. Isak's only goal in 6 appearances since joining Liverpool was a tap-in against Championship side Southampton in the Carabao Cup last month. While Newcastle are yet to benefit from the signing of YNWA, the club record addition of Nick Woltemade has so far proven a success, with the German scoring 4 goals in 5 starts for his new club. Alexander Isak wants to move on from NUFC talk. After Isak, Liverpool and Newcastle dominated the summer transfer narrative. All parties are keen to move on now. The season is well underway, but the media were keen to get some answers from the striker during the international break. "It's nothing I want to dwell on now," Isak said during a pre-match press conference. "It doesn't benefit anyone, neither me nor Newcastle, so let it be. I'm working hard to push myself and play my game. Things have been a bit tougher for us, Liverpool. I believe that as the team improves and things start to flow better, it will also go better for me. I've been really happy so far. A city where the team has a very good relationship with the fans, which is important. It's been nice so far. I'm ready for 90 minutes if needed. It's been a month now. I've had a lot more playing time and things have calmed down. I feel in a much better position now than last time." The Gazette has launched a new WhatsApp NUFC channel to bring the latest news, analysis, and team and injury updates directly to your phone. Simply click this link to join our NUFC WhatsApp channel. Alexander Isak's blunt Eddie Howe response. Isak was then asked if he had spoken to Newcastle head coach Eddie Howe since leaving the club. The forward bluntly responded, "No." Isak's comments come after Howe suggested his relationship with the player changed after he went on strike at Newcastle. The Magpies boss prides himself on his communication with players on an individual level and has kept in contact with many former players during his time as a manager, but that doesn't seem to be the case as far as Isak is concerned, Alex. And I always enjoyed a great relationship. Howe said last month, "I loved working with him. I hope he enjoyed working with us. It was mutually beneficial. We helped him become the player he, in part, is today, and he helped us as a team achieve some unbelievable milestones and was part of a very successful team. The moment he went on strike, our relationship did change, and that was probably a turning point in our relationship." Alexander Isak's Liverpool problem. While Isak was a guaranteed starter when fit for Newcastle last season, his situation has changed. Following his move to Liverpool, where he must now compete with another big-money summer signing in Hugo Ekitike. Ekitike has a couple of months' head start on Isak, having had a preseason with Liverpool and not missed any football over the summer. And the French forward has 5 goals in 10 appearances since his arrival from Eintracht Frankfurt, as he looks determined to provide stiff competition with Isak for the starting striker spot. "I didn't feel connected to Liverpool like I did Chelsea. I wish I'd never signed for them." Joe Cole previously confessed his absence of affinity with Liverpool meant he should never have joined the club following his departure from Chelsea. The former Blues midfielder, who spent 7 years at Stamford Bridge, departed West London in 2010 to sign for the Reds on a free transfer. Despite the anticipation surrounding his arrival at Anfield, it never worked out for Cole on Merseyside. He featured in just 42 matches for the club before making a return to West Ham in 2013. It was following his re-signing for the Hammers that the former England international, 43, disclosed joining Liverpool initially was an error because he lacked the enthusiasm to represent the Premier League giants. He said at the time, "I can only play for teams that I'm passionate about, And I think that's what went wrong for me at Liverpool. I didn't feel a connection with the club or the place that I had at Chelsea and West Ham. Discussing his media duties upon joining the Reds, he was told by the interviewer he was joining the biggest country in England, a sentiment Cole admitted he thought was false despite initially agreeing with it. When I joined, the guy interviewing me said, "You've joined the biggest club in the country," and reeled off the trophies they'd won, he explained. Reports the Mirror. I just said, yeah? If you put it like that, I suppose you're right. And Liverpool used that as the headline to the interview. I didn't want to upset anyone, so I just went along with it. But obviously they're not the biggest club in the country anymore, he said in 2013. How do you judge how big a club are? Nottingham Forest won the European Cup twice, but they're not a bigger club than Chelsea. The TNT Sports pundit will be returning to Stamford Bridge today as part of the Chelsea Legends team who will face off against Liverpool FC Legends. With all proceeds from the match going to charity, Cole will be playing against several of his ex-Liverpool colleagues, including Fabio Aurelio, Martin Skrtel, and Pepe Reina. During his 2024 appearance on the Obi-Wan podcast, hosted by former Chelsea teammate John Obi Mikel, Cole disclosed that a severe knee injury in 2009 meant he was never the same player again for the rest of his career. He stated, "I was never the same player after that. I done everything. ACL, PCL, MCL, and I was out for 11 months. My body was just failing me. I really wrecked myself. That's how my body was after it." In addition to his lack of connection with Liverpool, Cole suggested that moving abroad 15 years ago would have been a better decision to extend his playing career. I had a choice between Liverpool or Spurs because Arsenal pulled out and I just couldn't go to Spurs, he added. If I could have my time again, I would probably go, no, you know what? Wait. And I'd have gone abroad somewhere hot. Because playing in the heat actually helped my knee. Liverpool transfer news as 52 Maller's PSG ace considered and Arne Slot targets price cut. Liverpool went big in the summer of 2025, signing the likes of Alexander Isak and Florian Wirtz to reshape Arne Slot's attack. And the center of the Dutchman's defense could be next. So far this year, Ibrahima Konaté's form has been shaky, and his Liverpool contract is set to expire at the end of the season as things stand. Virgil van Dijk, meanwhile, will not be able to play at his current level forever, and a long-term successor will have to be sought. Here is the Liverpool.com verdict on the transfer gossip to emerge around the Reds today. Unsurprisingly, two center-backs are being linked with moves to Anfield, and neither are Marc Guéhi. William Pacho, PSG. Liverpool is keeping tabs on the PSG center-back. William Pacho as an alternative to Guéhi in 2026. According to the Portuguese outlet, Record.Sporting.CP's Zeno de Bast is another option, the report says. With several clubs around Europe interested in Guéhi, given his contract status and burgeoning reputation at international level. Bayern Munich. Real Madrid and Barcelona have been linked with the England ace this week and have been tipped to join the race for his signature in 2026. Even if Guéhi signs for Liverpool, it might be a good idea to look at other defenders like Pacho, too. Konaté could leave when his contract expires, and Joe Gomez has almost exited in each of the last 2 summers. Pacho, who moved to France from Eintracht Frankfurt for a fee that could reach $52 million, $39 million, including add-ons, has been in and out of the PSG starting Guingamp so far this season. Ilya Zubarny arrived in Paris this summer, signing from Bournemouth, while Lucas Beraldo is highly rated. Luis Enrique also has Marquinhos to select, Castello Luqueba, RB Leipzig. Liverpool is among the clubs that are interested in signing RB Leipzig center-back Castello Luqueba, according to Caught Offside. He has a release clause of $104,078 million, but supposedly could be sold for 2/3 of that, $69 million, $52 million. Luqueba is also said to be on the short list for clubs like Newcastle United, Manchester United, and Chelsea. Real Madrid, which holds an interest in Konaté, could also come to the table. Like Pacho, Luqueba is a talented young defender. He is 22. Liverpool has been linked with him several times before, and Leipzig has a history of producing strong players in that position, including Konate and Josko Gvardiol. More than just a rumor, journalist drops. Liverpool transfer bombshell over tremendous ace. Marca journalist Jose Felix. Diaza has now provided a significant update regarding the future of Liverpool centre-back Ibrahima Konate. The Frenchman's future is a big talking point at the moment, with his current Reds deal expiring when this season reaches its conclusion. That means other clubs could sign him on a free transfer, not least Real Madrid, who have been linked with a move for him for months now. It is easy to envisage Konate's head being turned by a move to the Santiago Bernabeu, as was the case with Trent Alexander-Arnold earlier this year. And now a new update has emerged regarding his potential exit. Speaking to Marca via Sport Witness, Diaza said that the 26-year-old's commitment to Real Madrid is more than just a rumor, suggesting that a move is very much a possibility at this point. Will Konate leave Liverpool in 2026? With each passing rumor, the more it feels as though Konate could leave Liverpool in 2026. But it's important to stress that nothing truly concrete has happened yet, in terms of him actually saying he wants to depart. While the France international has been disappointing so far this season, looking far from his usual self, he is still a superb player at his best. With Micah Richards hailing him last season, I watched him a lot at Leipzig. There's so much potential. There's all these things he's tremendous at. Last-ditch tackles, he can do that. He can get back in, pace, no problem at all. To go to the next level now, if he can just concentrate a little bit more and be a bit more assured on the ball. Konate has a big decision to make in the coming months, having to decide if he sees his long-term future at Liverpool and be the natural heir to Virgil van Dijk leading the Reds' defense, or wishes to enjoy a new challenge at a key point in his career. Ultimately, if he sees his future away from Anfield, there isn't much the Reds can do about it, but the positives still outweigh the negatives with him. So retaining his services is the more preferable outcome. Bombshell report claims Mo Salah's time at Liverpool coming to an end. Liverpool fans have had their concerns over Mohamed Salah this season. The 33-year-old hasn't been hitting his usual superstar standards this term, scoring 3 goals and adding 3 assists across 10 matches in all competitions. Not only are the Egyptians' numbers down, but he is also struggling for regular involvement owing to the departure of Trent Alexander-Arnold. The right winger is therefore not having the same kind of influence in matches for Arne Slot's side, leading to some supporters to ponder whether he's due to be rotated out of the lineup on a more regular basis. Could Galatasaray really sign Salah? Salah signed a new contract towards the back end of last season, but it's already been speculated that he could be leaving before that deal expires. He is due to remain on Merseyside until 2027, but reports are now coming in that Liverpool may opt to cash in. Sooner than that, there is, of course, long-standing interest in the 2-time African Footballer of the Year from Saudi Arabia, but now a new report suggests that Galatasaray could be Salah's next destination. Salah time, coming to an end at Liverpool. Although he's under contract for another season, there's talk of his time at Liverpool slowly coming to an end. A report in Nefes reads, Simbam is already making preparations to capitalize on a potential departure. Liverpool recently took on Galatasaray at their Rams Park home in Istanbul. İlkay Gündoğan admitted after the game that a Liverpool player, later said to be Salah, had approached him during the fixture to remark on the stadium's incredible atmosphere. Ole's named as a potential Salah successor. The noise generated inside the ground clearly made an impact on Salah, if that is the case. Liverpool have also been linked with potential replacements for Salah in transfer windows. Upcoming. Michael Olise, Bayern Munich's 150mm rated playmaker, has been once such name suggested. Salah is set for a busy year on the international front too, which may give Liverpool cause for concern. He could be missing up to 10 matches. When Egypt jet off to AFCON in December, and he's just helped the Pharaohs to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Thank you for watching. Like and comment. Subscribe.